Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Davorka, and today's video is going to be short and sweet, and I hope clear for all of you who need more clarification on this subject. I'm gonna do my best to explain it the best that I know how. So it's a subject of meditation, and yesterday I had a friend coming over and she was like, okay, so I have really busy brain. I don't know how to quiet my mind, and I really don't know how to meditate because I just get itchy and it feels like my mind is running wild. The monkey brain is having a blast at that moment, and it's really difficult to concentrate. And then I was like, okay, so I get it, because this is not something that only she has problem with. It's something that a lot of people have problem with, and especially if you have ADHD. And she is a person who has ADHD, and there are many people out there having that advanced beautiful brain with that as they say condition, but for me it's advanced brain, and I just don't want to see it as a disability. So that being said, I think the biggest mistake and the biggest problem is that usually when people envision somebody doing the meditation, they're just thinking, okay, so your brain is just completely out of thoughts, so it's only blank, there's nothing else there, and you can envision, a monk sitting on the top of the mountain doing the meditation and being completely in Zen. And the truth is, there are many types of a meditation. That is not the only way. That is one of the type of meditation that can be done. However, the meditation is something that you need to understand, and this is only my opinion. I have to say, everything that I have said here, it's only my opinion that I have from my own experience, and that is that meditation is just a tool, and it's of course one of the best tools there is, but meditation is actually just a tool with which you are actually connecting with your higher self, with your soul, spirit part of you, because 99% of the time your ego, the programming that you have collected over the years that you have been living here, and all the thoughts that all the teachings that you got, and from the parents, schooling, community, they all made this huge programming that all of us have a setup inside of us. So we are not in control of ourselves at all. So that's why sometimes we feel really bad, and that's why they tell you that if you feel bad, you're doing something against yourself, or when you're feeling really good, then you're doing something that is in line with your true self and your true nature. So that's why the feelings that we have are really important, because they're like indicator of where we are in this moment. So for us to regain our control of ourselves and just put that programming into the second place, and us putting in the driver's seat of our life, is actually us getting in touch and getting in line with our higher self, and that means our spirit self, right? Our higher consciousness. So that is where meditation is one of the best tools to come in. And now, to start with that, usually people are impatient. They just want to start meditate right away. And I have to tell you, if you have never done it and you have your monkey brain working all the time, which most of us, we do have it, like 95% of people, if not even more, it's difficult. You cannot expect for the shift to be done immediately. So you do need to make few steps to get there, to get to the part where you actually can quiet your brain, because guess what? Your brain is in charge. It's been used to be in charge for a long time. So that has not become something, it didn't came to that situation overnight. It came to that situation over the period of time, right? So it also takes some time for you to take back the control of yourself and to be in charge of yourself. For you to be in charge of yourself, first of all, you need to awaken, and that means don't stop being and doing everything by default and by the programming. If you see something, you're upset right away. So when I say awaken, means that you are aware of your emotions, you are aware of your reactions, and whenever you feel or do something, so you have a reaction towards something regarding whatever it is that just upsets you, you actually start to think about it, like what is the reason behind it, why is this upsetting me so much, and what is behind that. So that's what I call awakening, because you become aware of where you are, what programmings are running behind that just puts you in a situation where you react right away, the way that you react. So first of all, so that's the first step, you need to awaken. And that means the first step is always, I just said that to my friend yesterday. I'm like, you have this monkey brain that runs around all the time. Stop trying to control it from this point of view. First, you need to get some groundwork to, do some foundations so you can take over. That means that, for example, sometimes your brain just gives you the thoughts that you're not thinking you just don't think about it, and you try to meditate and be in a zen, and it just doesn't work. And then what you should do is don't be a participant in that thought. Just let the thoughts run its course and do whatever they need to do in front of you. It's like you are in a play and you are seeing a play in front of you, and those are your thoughts. So the first step is always you taking a step back from your thought, and you just seeing yourself as a third party looking over what's the processes that are happening in your mind, actually. So once you do that, that's the first step of you moving further to the meditation process, and to the getting to the state where actually you can quiet your mind. So first you need to take control of yourself, and that means that awareness, being awakened and being aware of your thoughts and your mental processes, and just start to observe yourself. Basically, that's the main point and main, just step number one. And to be honest, after a long search for myself, because I had the same situation as most of you do, if you have problems with a monkey brain and just being still, I had to learn that in my own experience, that there are some steps that you need to take before you get to that place where you are actually thought free. So this is step number one, and I'm going to conclude this video now, because I don't want to overwhelm you with the information. But yeah, if you are new in the meditation processes, start with this. Just practice, and the more you practice, you are getting to the next step where you are actually more in control of yourself, and then slowly your programming are going to start dissipate in a way. They're just going to slide into the second place, and you're going to take over charge of yourself. But again, it's not a thing that you can do overnight, because you didn't became the way that you are overnight also. So it takes some time. It's a process, and give yourself time and be patient with yourself. However, how many times you need, it's okay, because we all have our own pace. So good luck with that. If you have any questions, please do contact me. I'm here to help, as always. And see you on my next video. And yeah, if you have any suggestions, let me know for what my next video should be. Bye bye for now.